Obscenities. They can upset anyone, especially a parent.
Yeah, but a Boynton Beach mother had a very unusual reaction after her children were exposed to that swearing. As Kathleen O'Toole reports, police say it was criminal. Kathleen?
They do say that, Victor. And while I caught up with the man who admits he did swear in front of the kids, what they witnessed next, their mother's arrest, is sure to stick with them.
They acted like I was abusing the kids. I love kids, you know what I mean? I wouldn't abuse kids.
That's why Cody Rignetta still can't believe what happened when he used an obscenity around his roommate's children.
Yeah, I cursed. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have been cursing at the kids, but you should see what she does. She curses up and down.
He says Frantic Elaine was drunk and yelling about a swear word when she pulled a knife. She lunged at him and his girlfriend, even stabbing a bedroom door.
It was a steak knife. It was big. It was big enough that I felt threatened.
It's not Lane's first trip to the Palm Beach County Jail. She's been booked in 7 times since 2000. Once arrested on charges she left children alone in a running car.
See 3 kids out there in the yard standing out there. The police had them just last night. And I asked the kids, I called them, I said, y'all all right? And they said, and the police said yes.
As for Rignetta, he says he's not prone to call police, but glad he did.
I see my mom and my dad fight all their lives, and he go to jail every time, and plus I don't fight women.
Lane is in the Palm Beach County Jail tonight. Her arrest will be immortalized as the TV show Cops was filming with the Boynton Beach police when they made their arrest.
Wow.
Victor and Tiffany.
All right, Kathleen, what do we know about these children?
Well, we know, I was able to piece together, they're fairly young, about 7 and 9 years old, and they were there that night. So they were there, they saw the TV cameras, and they did witness the arrest.
Wow.
That's tough.
All right. Thank you, Kathleen.
A Boca Raton couple accused of starving their mother to death will soon get to present their side of the story. Prosecutors are wrapping up their case against Toby and Kirsten Finn. Investigators say they locked Kirsten's mother in her bedroom and didn't properly care for her. But the Finns claim they did the best they could caring for the 89-year-old who suffered from Alzheimer's. The case is expected to go to the jury sometime this week.
A teenager arrested for his role in the Palm Beach Zoo animal abduction is shedding some light on why the 4 monkeys and a parrot were stolen. Terry Parker has more on what the teen told police. Terry?
Right, I tracked down the arrest report for the one suspect arrested so far in the stolen zoo animal case, and in it he confesses to part of the scheme of stealing the 4 monkeys and a parrot plus a golf cart. And I've also learned the surprising reason the thieves stole the animals.
Sally, Simone, Dougie, and Elsie recovered from their near-fatal heat exhaustion and are recuperating at the zoo. The teenage suspect arrested so far in the theft wouldn't answer the door and yelled at me not to use his name. Police say the 17-year-old confessed to taking part in the zoo break-in. The teen told detectives he and 3 others planned on smoking pot and then going to the zoo. The teen said they had a duffel bag with tools they carried with them on their bicycles, cut through chains and locks, and captured 4 small monkeys, put them in Tupperware containers, and walked home, eventually leaving the monkeys and parrot inside a shed close to dying from heat exhaustion. One thing left out of the report was, okay, so why did they do it? Well, there was once an episode of Leave It to Beaver where Beaver says, "Dad, can we have a monkey?" Detectives tell me that the motive of these teenage monkey nappers was very similar. The 3 suspects they've interviewed so far said they wanted the zoo animals as pets and that each of them had picked out a monkey for himself.
And they got him from the zoo.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think that's pretty sick, don't you think?
Neither the suspect's mother nor lawyer will comment. Excuse me. Detectives say they plan on making more arrests in this case, possibly by tomorrow. The thieves face grand theft, burglary, and possibly animal cruelty charges. Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.
The tennis tantrum heard around the world didn't just cost Serena Williams the U.S. Open, it also set her back $10,000. The Palm Beach Gardens resident went off after a line judge called a foot fault just before the match point. You can see Williams scream, curse, and shake a ball in the judge's direction. The move ended up costing Williams the game and a $10,000 fine. Williams issued an apology today, and then she got back to work. She and her sister Venus played for the U.S. Open doubles title this afternoon, winning 7-5, 6-3 over Cara Black and Liesl Huber. In their post-victory speech, Serena took the chance to make things right with her fans.
And I would like to thank the fans for supporting me through everything, and, you know, and I never want to ever have a bad image for you guys. So you fans are my #1, and I love playing here in New York, and I love playing with Venus.
And it seems her supporters are ready to forgive her bad behavior on the court over the weekend, because when the reporter pressed Serena further about the incident, the crowd started booing.
Well, staying safe during the next emergency is now as easy as checking your Twitter account. The Florida Division of Emergency Management and State Emergency Response Team have created Twitter accounts and a new blog. Officials say it's a great way to get information out as quickly as possible, especially during hurricanes. You can access the Twitter accounts through the new blog. We've posted a link to it under the Scene on 25 section of our website, WPBF.com.
Well, you all know when bad weather threatens, you can always count on our severe weather expert, Mike Lyons, to keep you and your family safe.
Yes, and now Mike and his First Alert weather team have all the high-tech tools they need to bring you the weather faster than ever. All right, Mike, what's the verdict on this new weather center?
The weather center is fantastic. The First Alert Weather Center is spacious, it's beautiful, and it's very functional, guys. And in the coming days, you'll just see how easy it is for you to get the latest information coming right from the First Alert Weather Center. Tonight, thankfully, not much to talk about. It's a beautiful night across South Florida. The tropics are extremely quiet. That's also quite rare considering the time of the year. We're right in the peak of the hurricane season. We've got nothing going on. How about that? Let's begin with a look at temperatures across the region. It's warm, it's dry, but we're certainly on the warm side across almost all of Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast. You're looking at our network of weather sensors. 88 degrees in White City, 85 in Wabasso, and 86 in Vero Beach. Again, mostly sunny skies. We zoom into the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. Not much doing. Saw a little bit of rain in Boca Raton and Highland Beach today, but that was about it. Tomorrow, like today, we'll start off mostly clear in the morning, say 7 a.m. Temperatures in the mid-range of the 70s. By 1 o'clock, it'll be hot. It will be humid, but it's going to be dry. Temperature Tuesday afternoon right around 90 degrees. As we head toward 5 o'clock, kind of a mix of sun and clouds across the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. And if you want to do some boating, looking pretty good as well, at least near shore. But as we go offshore, seas up to about 4 feet. By the way, a little shout out to meteorologist Eric Burris, because you see those beautiful graphics. He's been working hard for the past few weeks, putting a nice touch on the graphics to kind of match our beautiful new home here.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a computer whiz, isn't he?
Oh, he is.
Wow.
All right. Shout out to Eric then. Well, today, as we've said all afternoon, is a really exciting day here at WPBF 25 News.
It sure is. Our first at 4 News is now 1 hour, and we're debuting our new high-tech set, as we've been talking about. Designs have been in the works for more than a year, and 6 weeks ago, we started the teardown. Dozens of crews have been working round the clock, drilling, sawing, painting. Oh, we smelled the fumes, yes. And the end result was worth every second. And I got to say to my two handsome co-anchors here, you guys look great. It fits you well, this
and
new,
so do you.
Beautiful
right back
set.
at you.
So do you. It's been going really well. I mean, it's been a long journey, and we still miss old cozy Studio B every once in a while. No, but you have to give a nod to Studio
yes,
B.
It served us well for the 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, the new set isn't the only change we are celebrating here at WPBF 25 News. You may have noticed some programming changes this afternoon. Today, we expanded our 4 o'clock newscast, as you just heard, to a full hour. And then Dr. Phil officially joined the ABC family. Dr. Phil will be on every day starting at 5, and then we're back at 6 with more news and weather, followed by World News with Charlie Gibson.
And we're back in a moment with a check of today's top stories. But first, here's what we're working on all new tonight at 11. Getting inside the mind of the late Senator Ted Kennedy. His memoir was published today. The fear he says his family lived with every day. You're watching WPBF 25 News, the fastest growing local news station.